Ok, elle marche la transition les gars, elle marche. Je sais pas si c'est... on a fait notre mieux quoi. C'est pas la meilleure de l'univers, mais ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. Ok, c'est bon. Tout est bon les gars. Let's go, let's go. Et du coup les gars, on va regarder celle-là. Du coup, vidéo de 1, 2, 3 Yoshi, Marcus Aman, très bon joueur de VGC. Et du coup, il avait fait un tournoi avec. C'était que 4. Ok. Ok, je pensais que c'était plus. Avec du coup des joueurs très forts en VGC, des très bons joueurs. Je pense que c'est. Je sais pas si c'est les meilleurs du moment, mais c'est possible. Du coup, il y a Wolfie, Poké Alex, Marco Fiero et Kinugawa. Et du coup, on va regarder la grande finale parce que c'est le plus important. C'est le plus important. Du coup, on va regarder la grande finale du match entre Marco Fiero et Kinugawa. On va regarder. Alors déjà, on va regarder les teams. Première team, Marcos Silva, il a Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, Chiampao, Riaboom, Oshifu, Insi. Bon, team complètement classique. Chiampao, Terra Plante, c'est normal ça? Possible, je sais pas. Pour moi, c'était un autre, mais je m'en souviens plus c'est lequel. Mais ok, Terra Plante. Urshifu, Terra Acier, ok. Ok, donc il a deux pivots, c'est une team pas trop offensif, pas trop défensif. Comment on dit? Balance, une team balance, tu vois. C'est une team balance. Et la deuxième team, la deuxième team c'est Iron Bundle. Oh ok, Urshifu, Landorus, Insi Riaboom. Ils les ont tous les deux du coup. Lui, il a deux génies, un avec Bronster, un avec Sheer Force. Donc lui, c'est l'offensif, il a Life Orb et tout ça. Et lui, c'est le support avec Prankster et les lunettes Safety Goggle. Ok. Et lui, il a ça. Il a pas la même chose. Hein. Ah si, il a les mêmes. Ok. C'est le même Insi. C'est le même Insi. Non, c'est pas le même. C'est pas la même B. Du coup, c'est Iron Bundle. C'est leur paradoxe qui change un peu. Sinon, les teams, c'est à peu près les mêmes. Et Thunderus à la place de Marco Silva, il a qui à la place? Il a Flottmesh. Attends, il y a Flottmesh et. Ah oui, non, les deux génies à la place de Flottmesh et Chien Pao. Ok. Première game. On va lancer la première game. Let's go. Ok, Urshifu et Riaboom contre Riaboom et Insi. On va voir comment il va se débrouiller. Ça pèse directement l'attaque des deux en face. C'est vraiment pas mal. Est-ce que comment ça se passe? Comment ça va se passer? C'est des très bons joueurs. C'est des très bons joueurs, donc ça va être du beau jeu. On sait que ça va être du beau jeu. Donc, on va voir comment ça se passe. On met un petit like. Si vous allez voir la vidéo, mettez un like. Si vous allez voir sa chaîne, abonnez-vous. Ok, Urshifu. Attends, il est avec Cybertron. Oh, il est avec Cybertron. Okay. Cybertron VGC. Ok, hop. Le petit fake out sur Incy. Ok. Ils ont juste Ils sont juste neutralisés l'un et l'autre, et du coup, il s'est un peu rimpassé ce tour-là, mais franchement, c'est pas grave. Mhm.
One of the things you have to watch out for is if you commit that Terra, well, we know like Kinugawa has Landorus and Urshifu in the back. Both of those can really take advantage of a potential Steel Terra from
Ok.
Marco's end.
Yeah, and I mean, with that Terra Steel, Marco has shown a couple of
Hmm.
times how valuable that is just to get those resistances. And yeah, Incineroar over on Kinugawa's side under
Ok,
a
le
lot of
NC en face
pressure
qui
via this
rentre
Urshifu.
pour baisser
And
du coup
well,
l'attaque en
Kinugawa,
face.
no fake out active, has to do
Ça
something about the
re-switch.
positioning.
Ok,
Make the
ça
good
switch
call
des deux
though,
côtés.
switching out
Ça
Incineroar
va
into
mettre
Urshifu
l'Urshifu, ok.
to
Du coup,
potentially
mais du coup,
negate that
son attaque elle
Surging
est pas
Strike
baissée.
and also of course to reset
Mais il va se prendre une
Poison,
attaque.
reset Fake Out. A
Je
wise man
pense.
once said, the most valuable positioning
Terra
for
acier
Incineroar
instant.
is when it's off the board.
Il a peur de se faire
And
attaquer par Glide ou quelque chose comme ça. De la part du Riaboom. Ok, Urshifu qui tape sur Urshifu.
Marco was hoping to bring in the Incineroar, reduce the damage output from the opposing side, going for that Steel Terra to cover for a Woodhammer. But I think Kinugawa has now forced the Terra out. And even though Woodhammer here is not going to do the most amount of damage, now you are, of course, immensely threatened by close
Ouais,
combat.
il a bien fait de Terra, il a bien fait de Terra.
Landorus in the back.
Il a prévu,
yeah, I like
prévu
the
ça, l'espace comme
Woodhammer
ça.
just to ensure that yeah, the Terra has to be committed if Marco wants to go on the offensive here. And yeah, considering the fact that there is no close combat over on Kinugawa's Urshifu, it really kind of likes when the opponent terrestrializes their Urshifu, so you can hit it for just a little bit more damage. Now, of course, Terra Steel would not have really helped against close combat either. But now, yeah, Searching Strikes definitely are a threat for Kinugawa. But yeah, it's always just so awkward when the Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu cycle plays out, just because it's so tough to just break through it. There, like Marco could now swap their Incineroar into Rillaboom, but yeah, because he terrestrialized, I guess. Yeah,
Ok,
Marco
le fake out, le fake out, le fake out.
because he broke his own kind of core there a little
Et
bit.
il attaque encore sur Urshifu. Il va lui faire très très malin.
It's quite interesting to actually see Fake Out plus Surging Strikes here into the Urshifu rather than something like Fake Out plus a close combat.
Après, il peut faire genre knock-off, peut-être le Riaboom. Tout dépend, je sais pas. Ok, non, il fait High Horsepower, ok, sur le NC. J'avais pas regardé ses moves, donc je sais pas s'il a knock-off ou pas. Ok. Les deux équipes pour l'instant, ils sont. Ah, il y a un petit avantage pour Marco Silva, je pense quand même.
Yes, yeah, and I think you didn't want to go for close combat yourself from Marco's side, just so you don't drop.
Ok, ok.
And so
Je crois qu'il fait. Comment ça s'appelle?
I don't know. Get the KO on Urshifu, just because yeah, Urshifu
Le truc
is
où il
naturally
crie, il
much
baisse la
better
déf.
suited
Ah, et
to
il switch.
Kinugawa's team.
Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle.
Also saw in some of the
Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle en anglais.
that
Même en
Kinugawa
français.
has played. But yeah, it seems like
Je me souviens plus du tout comment ça s'appelle.
Urshifu will
Mince.
just both stay on the field and no switches. Searching Strikes comes out first from Kinugawa, doing a decent chunk to this Urshifu now that it's terrestrialized to steel.
So trade-offs in the Surging Strikes, but yeah, the lack of close combat meant that Marco could play this like a little bit safer. He is still playing down his Terra crucially, and of course his Urshifu is quite low. I think Kinugawa having the Landers is
Ok, il a plus d'Urshifu. Ça, c'est un peu chiant, je pense. Après, tout dépend, il a qui derrière. Ok, 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 ok. Ok, 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 ok. Pas si mal, pas si mal, pas si mal, pas si mal.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Landorus has proven to be so strong on Kinugawa's team in.
C'est pas Last Respect, comment ça s'appelle?
Now, of course, having played against each other before
Je m'en souviens plus.
tournament, and also maybe they were able to study these games.
Je m'en souviens plus du nom, c'est bizarre ça.
Who, yeah, is also using or who.
Parce que là, c'est les noms en espagnol.
Team, so you can definitely get like some information as to how
Punaise.
both of them like to approach these type of matchups. But
ok, donc il renvoie Riaboom. Ok, Riaboom, et du coup, il va envoyer Chapao avec ou il va renvoyer Incy? Ok, il envoie Chapao.
Urshifu is already down. That's always great for Qianpao. And there is Landorus coming in. Wow, it's not the
Qianpao.
for Kinugawa.
Qianpao qui arrive.
Yeah, I think one thing that's interesting is the Poison Terra on the Landorus feels relatively safe at this point, right?
Du coup, c'est Landorus en face qui arrivait sur le terrain avec le Riaboom. Après, le Riaboom, il a une baisse d'attaque. Hein. Donc, il y en a une ou deux? Une seule. Je crois, il me semble. Ok, switch.
Fake out can give you the chip damage to either, put Rillaboom in KO range or break the focus sash from Qianpao. So I think this play is really safe. It makes a lot of sense, but Marco could try to go for
Insi qui rentre sur le terrain pour faire l'intimidation. Comment il va protect? Ok, il voulait juste avoir un switch un peu free et baisser l'attaque adverse. Ça fait très mal. Oh, le double focus, il l'avait lu, il l'a lu. Marco Silva monstrueux.
It's just the game, right? Like, yeah, sure, you bring in Rillaboom and Landorus, like you're anticipating that Qianpao would be in the back. Like I was thinking the same thing. Like switching in Landorus like already tells me like Kinugawa planned this protect and switch play, and Marco being a player of his caliber, yeah, just anticipates this, goes for the double target into Rillaboom. Hits Incineroar on the switch in, but thanks to Intimidate and the Shuka Berry, it actually manages to...
Comment il va s'en sortir? Parce que là, il est un peu beaucoup en retard. Hein. Ça se dit pas, mais il est un peu beaucoup en retard.
Instant taking so much damage is quite bad. It's one Sacred Sword away from getting knocked out. I think if you are Kinugawa, like you definitely want to commit the Terra on the Landorus, right? Because if not, then you will just get one-hit KO'd by Qianpao. This turn you were threatening with something like Fake Out.
Ok, Insi qui re-rentre pour baisser l'attaque. Damn. Il y a des switches tout le temps. Tout le temps. Il renvoie qui? Il renvoie le Riaboom. Ouais, de toute façon, c'est pivot donc. Eux, c'est normal qu'ils font que switch. C'est des pivots. Tu les places pour te replacer ou pour gagner un petit tour, genre avec Fake Out ou des trucs comme ça. Surtout Insi avec Intimidate, c'est vraiment fort. Chaque fois que tu l'envoies, ça te permet d'avancer dans la game très fortement. Oh my god! Le Sludge Bomb, il fait aussi mal. Avec le Terra, Life Orb. Ok, je peux le croire. Avec Terra et Life Orb, je peux le croire. Ok, donc là c'est Fake Out qui part, je crois. Ok, Fake Out et... ça c'est... Il a utilisé en face. C'est Higher Power, le type sol. Je crois qu'il a fait Fake Out du coup, j'ai pas vu. Ouais, Fake Out. Ok, sur le Riaboom. Il est plus rapide, le Riaboom de Kinugawa. Ok, Sacred Sword sur le Riaboom. Et... Oh, il va one shot. Oh my god, le Landorus qui explose. Après c'est le crit. Deux kills en 30 secondes là. 2 kills en 30 secondes, ça fait très mal.
It just meant that it was just over from there, and with that Kinugawa goes up 1-0 in the grand
Yann,
finals.
la première game Kinugawa. Deuxième game qui commence. Boum. Ok, il a pris le Fulguris cette fois. Et en face ça a mis Qianpao, Urshifu. Parce que là dans la régulation là il n'y a pas de... S'il y a des légendaires, vu que Urshifu et Fulguris c'est considéré comme des légendaires, mais il n'y a pas les restreints, genre Miraidon, Groudon, Kyogre et tout ça, ils y sont pas. Du coup c'est pour ça que les teams ils sont un peu différentes d'habitude quoi.
The
Il n'y a
Champo
pas
right now
un ou deux
isn't feeling
restreints.
a ton of offensive pressure, but because of the threat of fake out on turn one, like I think Kinugawa probably feels
Ok, il fait détecte là.
okay here,
Détecte
knowing that
protection
Marco has to respect
pour voir
that
comment ça
and
se passe,
that
pour
he is going to
empêcher le fake
respect
out.
it's going to be protect from
Ok,
Champo.
ok.
Yeah, I think tanking it slow makes a lot of sense here, and just going for the double protect. But that, of course, then gives Kinugawa the
En vrai,
option
s'il
to
avait prévu
yeah, go
ça,
for a Thunder Wave next
s'il avait,
turn.
imagine, il avait
Something
prévu
that
ça,
Marco
il avait
likes to
switch
do
sur NC
in
pour
their previous
reset
matches,
le
is
fake
to
out.
switch
Ça
Urshifu into
aurait été
Incineroar.
incroyable.
And
Et
yeah, then
lui, il a fait
actually
Hurricane,
two
je
dark
crois.
types on the field and can
Hurricane, je
take
crois.
Thunder Wave and just yeah
Ok,
absorb
du coup, il
that.
a plus de
So I think
protection.
that is
Comment
a
ils vont
play
faire?
that is in the air right now, I would say, switching Urshifu into Incineroar and then
Aqua
going for
Ghetto.
Icicle Crash into either Rillaboom or Thunderous. But knowing
Aqua
now, of
Jetto.
course,
Aqua
Marco, that he would
Jetto.
use this
C'est Aqua
pressure that
Jet.
he has to maybe come up with a different play, maybe anticipating an Incineroar switch in, for example, from Kinugawa, which
Ok.
would make a lot of sense to counter this the play that I was just describing.
Exactly, and the Incineroar switch in does end up coming out, but there's always a risk in making the switch because you open yourself to eating up a Surging Strikes, and it's no switch on the Urshifu end, so the Chien-Pao will do a lot of damage, get a critical hit there with the Ice Cold Crash. And Thunderous here is going to double miss?
Oh là là.
Oh man.
Oh, ça c'est chiant.
Wow.
Double miss.
Again.
Oh, ça fait mal.
Oh, we've seen
Il
this
meurt ou
before.
pas?
So yeah, I think well Kinugawa made the kind of right
Il meurt, je
call,
crois,
I
il
guess.
meurt.
Not going for the Thunder Wave, going for the
Ah, le
Wild
Flugaris.
Storm, but
Le Flugaris, il a servi à rien du
being
coup.
knocked out. This has happened before. Kinugawa double missed before. Yeah, Thunder is really not missing its marks these days.
And that's of course one of the most inconsistent
Là, ah,
things
là,
about
ça me
using
met très très mal.
Thunderous,
Ça
in
me
a
met très
format
très
like
mal.
this, where Wild Bolt Storm is so good,
Je
it's
sais pas
hard
comment
to not want
il
to
va
run
pouvoir
it.
retourner la game là.
It's just like so much
Après,
power
il a son
but
Landorus.
you do open yourself up to
Mais
big
est-ce que le
misses,
Landorus
and
il se fait
I mean,
pas
that miss was
exploser?
absolutely
C'est ça la
huge, right?
question.
Because it may have just gotten the knockdown onto Urshifu, would break the focus sash on Chien-Pao. Complete disaster there, and like you said, the Incineroar did kind of get what it wanted to, but crit plus double miss puts Kinugawa definitely in a much tougher position now. But it was all about Landorus in the previous game. We'll see what Landorus can do now this time around.
Yeah, well, Marco definitely wants to kind of ride this advantage that he has right now, and I think, yeah, bringing in Fake Out and just really using Urshifu to the max is the plan now for Marco. As with that Thunderous out of the picture, Urshifu being so powerful against this type of team, yeah, definitely makes a lot of sense. But yeah, once again, Landorus going for this Terra Poison that I think it really has to in this matchup against Urshifu and Chien-Pao. Both defensively is great, and also then of course getting this extra boost there. Yeah, just playing it defensively with this
C'est
attack,
très compliqué.
it seems like the switch was called once more. Sludge Bomb just one hitting that Rillaboom. Yeah, really nice play once more by Kinugawa.
And it just gets the one-hit KO, right? This set, in my opinion, has like showcased how good Landorus is as a Pokemon, and we already knew this like the last time we played this format, but the fact that you have one-hit KO potential onto basically like everything on Marco's team just makes it so scary, and for it to be able to one-shot an Assault Vest Pokemon feels kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Ok. Il a fait sa Terra Poison, donc je pense ça va être le moment où la game va se décider. Si le Landorus il arrive à mettre quelques attaques, il va one-shot du monde. Il va one-shot très fort. Donc faut qu'il fasse attention, Marco Silva, au Landorus. Ok. Ok, double fake out. Du coup, c'est cancel. Le tour il est cancel, il se passe rien, juste les fake out.
I think the crucial thing here though is that Kinugawa's Landorus is just faster than everything, right? And so like the Landorus like not only is faster but also can pressure with the one-hit knockout, making it so scary here. And so like it feels like Landorus is still in full control of this game, and it like being able to just get knockout after knockout without facing a threat of like too much damage on the opposing side is I think what's made this really tricky, right? So like the current board state is how do you get around this, right? You could always earn power into Urshifu. Urshifu could obviously then protect, but then if Urshifu protects, then Incineroar is vulnerable to just eating up damage from Landorus and Rillaboom.
Yeah, now it's another one of those turns where like Earth Power is threatening a KO on either target. So yeah, where are you targeting? Incineroar, of course, cannot go for the protect. Marco thinks that, well, he cannot risk losing Incineroar just to an Earth Power,
nice.
so goes for the Terra Ghost, but of course, yeah, there's always the chance of a double up.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see though, Urshifu going for the detect there. He's just too good at
ça fait très mal, ça fait très mal, ça fait très mal.
He's goated.
Mais là, avec la Béoran, du coup, il va se régénérer un peu.
Citrus Berry healing up Incineroar just a little bit more,
Oh là là,
but there
ok.
is the Woodhammer follow-up.
Le Woodhammer. Oh!
Just barely.
Il survit,
So,
ok,
yeah,
il
once again,
survit,
it's
il
one of those
survit.
cases where Kinugawa gets the turn absolutely right, but thanks to clever investment and the Citrus Berry, the Incineroar of Marco actually gets that parting shot down onto Landorus.
Crying shot?
And, well,
Comment ça s'appelle?
you get to go into Qianpao. There's still always I guess the threat of an Icicle Crash flinch lingering around. But I don't know if you can play around that in this spot.
Là, ça va être très compliqué.
The other question I have is you could just switch into Incineroar, right? And go for an Earth Power onto Urshifu. So,
le Landorus Terra Poison, il est terrifiant. Il est terrifiant.
That feels relatively safe. The Intimidate just stacks up on Qianpao so quickly as well. But, ooh, okay, we're actually seeing a potential different switch in into the Incineroar here. Interesting. It's the Landers pivoting out into Incin.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get ahead wherever you can, and maybe mixing it up like this sometimes can be a good idea. Getting Intimidate on Qianpao, absolutely crucial.
Oh.
And
oh my goodness.
Wow.
Et il meurt.
What a read now. So these players are just like taking turns here, just like going all out.
Il a bien lu le switch. Hein.
Marco now is saying, well,
Ma.
You wanna hard read with a double up? I can do the same thing. I guess like your play of switching an Incin for Rilla and then just going for the attack. Like this Landorus has Sense Your Storm as well, so you don't have to go for Earth Powers as well.
Ok, ça switch sur le NC. Comment ça va se passer? Comment ils vont faire?
It feels like it, right? Like it feels like this tug of war that's gone back and forth. The key thing here is Marco being able to switch out of this Intimidate.
Si il fake out le Urshifu à la place du... Ah non, c'est bon, il a détecté. Je me suis dit si... Ok.
Targets into the Urshifu, knock off into Incin. So we're down to a 2v2 now.
Oh là là, monsieur. C'est du 2 contre 2 là, non? C'est du 2 contre 2. Hein. Qianpao Urshifu contre Landorus et... comment il... et Incy. J'ai oublié Incy, alors que c'est Pokémon le plus joué de l'univers.
There's no way that Aquajet Icicle Crash gets this Landorus. So,
and then the other question is, does Sacred Sword KO Incin from this range?
Yeah, I think Marco is not convinced.
Qu'est-ce qu'il va nous faire? I might swerve in a corner. Oh. Comment il va faire? Comment ça va se passer? Aquajet. Ok. Incy, il est plus là.
And now it comes down to this. I mean, are you going for Earth Power to probably get the KO on Urshifu, or are you just hoping for Sense Your Storm rolls?
Ok, c'est du 1 contre 1. Mais il a obligé 2 attaques le Qianpao, parce qu'il a la ceinture force. Ok, s'il loupe le Ice Crash là, Icicle Crash, c'est loose pour Marco. Si ça touche, c'est bon. Faut voir. Je pense que ça a touché. Ok. Ok, c'est là. Là, c'est la dernière chance. Si il loupe Icicle Crash, bim, bisous, ciao. Bien joué Kinugawa. 2-0, easy. Ok, ça
Oh,
touche.
it's
Oh, ça
enough.
tue, ça tue, ça tue, ça tue.
Wow.
Ça tue, ça tue.
Wow.
Ok, non, non,
He
non,
must
c'est
have been
bon.
really confident.
Yeah.
Il a pris le risque de faire l'attaque prioritaire
Yeah,
et
I
ça
saw
marche.
that again.
Wow. And like that, well, we are going to a game 3, the
Game
final
3, game 3, les
decisive
gars.
game of this tournament between, of course, Urshifu.
La game 3 qui recommence. Incy, Urshifu contre Fulguris, Incy. À peu près les mêmes starters que... Ah non, non, c'était Chien Pao, Urshifu et Fulguris, Riaboum, il me semble. Le commencement de la game d'avant. Alors, comment ça va se passer?
I think for Kinugawa, you probably consistently try to play around the Poison Terra Landers. Like, it just feels like a really, good win condition overall. So it makes sense to once again try to like whittle away and then bring it out later on in the battle.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, this time around, Kinugawa does not want Incineroar, of course, to take any Surging Strikes. We'll swap out into Rillaboom. Now let's see if Marco has called this with the Fake Out and with the attack. Okay. Terra coming out on Incineroar. Oh, wow. Just to ensure, I guess, that there is no Fake Out going into it and that you can stop Thunderous. Maybe this is a double up into the Thunderous? No. Alright, maybe. Then this is Marco saying, okay, well, I need to Terra my Incineroar in this matchup anyway. As it's another miss there by the Wild Storm. And just saying that, okay, I need Incineroar to Terra anyway against this Landorus later on. So I might just do it now. Maybe if like you misplay, I'll get the like you will like Fake Out into it, and then I have a great spot into into Incineroar next turn by bringing in Rillaboom.
Ok, ça switch instant.
Yeah, if you switch in
Tranquille, tranquille. Ça mis Riaboum, ça mis Chien Pao, tranquille.
An offensive threat like that.
It is interesting because I think like the Steel Terra we've seen committed on Urshifu previously. It's not the most important Terra here, especially because it actually opens up more weaknesses. The main thing that the Steel Terra helps again is both Rillaboom as well as Thunderous. But by going for Protect here, you ensure you're not going to take damage from it initially. But yeah, it's still to me about like how much damage can Chien-Pao and the Urshifu do.
Oh wow, and this time it hits. not quite a KO, but that is a lot of chip damage. Yeah, that will definitely guarantee like Sandseer Storm getting a double knockout. So yeah, if Kinugawa can set that up somehow, then yeah, this is huge. Basically, after how we saw game 2, how close it was, even after the double miss, now getting both hits in against Chien-Pao and Urshifu.
Bon, ça s'est un peu mieux passé vu qu'il a touché le Hurricane cette fois-ci, mais c'est quand même assez compliqué. Parce que vraiment le Landorus Terra Poison, il fait peur. Mais là du coup, le pauvre petit Chien Pao, il a plus la ceinture force. Parce que c'est ça qui l'avait fait gagner la game là juste avant. Mais il ne l'a plus.
Yeah, but you can switch in Incineroar much easier into this Landorus, and I think, yeah, I guess Marco has identified that you need to have both Fake Out Pokemon. Like, you need to be able to swap in Rillaboom, and then even if Kinugawa goes for the hard read again and gets the knockout, you still have another Pokemon that you can swap into these ground type moves. And I think, yeah, it's once more, it's one of those turns where you would want to go for a Protect, switch into one of your Fake Outers, but let's see if Kinugawa called it once more.
Oh, yeah.
Poison Terra, so consistent on this Landorus, so few ways, of course, to get punished from the opposing side. Really only that Rillaboom with high horsepower that threatens it. And we've seen, how much Sludge Bomb has done from this Pokemon throughout the course of the set. Grassy Glide.
Okay, Grassy Glide.
Into the Rillaboom, and it feels like Kinugawa's gotten every turn correctly he decides to actually just play it safe here, go for the Sandseer Storm plus the Grassy Glide.
Mhm.
So it actually works out quite well for Marco, where now he's gotten his Rillaboom in safely and can fake out this next turn.
Yeah, I think this was really
Ok, il a
important
la pression.
here for Marco to get this positioning, because now, yeah, we can see all of his Pokemon are slowly, getting lower and lower. Whereas over on Kinugawa's side, well, Thundurus is already down, but both Landorus and Rillaboom are still healthy. And having a Pokemon like Landorus that has a move that is powerful and hits both targets, like that can very, very quickly just like wipe your board if your Pokemon get lower. So getting this positional switch in and now threatening the Fake Out plus Surging Strikes, definitely something that Marco needed here. But
Oh là 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 là.
Out.
Ça
Yeah.
commence à se passer.
you don't have to commit.
C'est compliqué là. Hein. C'est compliqué là, c'est serré de ouf. Vu qu'il a le fake out, il a pu mettre tranquillement son Incy sur le terrain. Mais ça fait quand même mal, ça fait quand même mal. L'Incy, il est pas, non, il est pas venu gratuitement du coup, vu qu'il s'est pris le marteau bois.
That much damage, it is vulnerable to like another fake out this next turn, and so if you wanted to circumvent that, you could actually switch the Landers out potentially into Incineroar, but it's like Kinugawa, of course, could consider switching the other way around as well.
And this is really coming closer and closer, coming down to the wire here. Marco has the Pokemon advantage, but Kinugawa
switch, il envoie qui
that helped him to overcome many balance.
Attends, c'était Riaboom? Non, c'était Incy. Non, c'était Riaboom, mais ça envoie Incy, ok.
Rillaboom and Incineroar, and the question though,
avec la protection.
All this, and can you use this for repositioning? It's a high horsepower aimed at that Terra Poison Landorus, and then Incineroar, going for the parting shot.
Parting shot. Ok, je viens d'entendre, c'est parting shot. Ah, j'avais oublié quand même. Okay.
It feels so tense, right? Like I feel like Landorus is just waiting to start getting the knockouts, but it hasn't accomplished that yet. But we've seen just how quickly it can snowball in the previous games, and so I think Marco's doing a good job of trying to combine the fake outs and stop like the bleeding a little bit. But
il essaye de switch le plus souvent pour pouvoir faire fake out et gagner du temps contre le Landorus et faire des dégâts petit par petit. Mais il est violent le Landorus.
Again, I do think like Landorus being the naturally faster Pokemon among most of these makes it slightly tricky.
Yeah, what is very tricky as well? Well, the fact that grassy terrain now is gone. Marco was at least enjoying a little bit of health recovery each turn. Now we'll have to potentially pivot out, and I mean it is just so telegraphed once more. Like you can detect Urshifu and switch Rillaboom into Incineroar, but then once more. We've seen Kinugawa time and time again just call out these swaps.
Okay.
And so it seems like Marco's thinking about doing something differently this time. But it is the Sandseer Storm and gets the knockout.
Tranquille, pour l'instant, tranquille. Il a touché le... Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle. Tourbillsable? Non, c'est pas le Tourbillsable. Tourbillsable, ça fait pas de dégâts et c'est pas... Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle en français. Ok, parting shot pour baisser. Attaque spé, je crois. Ok, attaque spé. Et ça switch. Je pensais que ça baissait aussi une des deux défenses, mais non, sinon ce serait trop broken. C'est déjà broken, donc faut pas que ce soit trop broken. Et il a le fake out du coup.
Yeah, in this Urshifu, Kinugawa said it in the short interview before the finals, that is the one Pokemon that he was worried about. Now that is out of the picture. Now Tianpao, it's so low, but it should be out of range of a Grassy Glide, especially with a switch in of Intimidate. And yeah, this game, if Marco wants to win this, it has to be carried by Tianpao at this point.
Absolutely. Rillaboom here actually going to make the pivot out, but feels like Kinugawa has gotten the chip damage that he's needed on everything to clean this one up. We'll see. As Intimidate, not super impactful, of course, on the Landers, but Chien-Pao going for the protect, making sure it doesn't feint to potential double up this turn the fake out plus the Earth Power. Rillaboom ends up just targeting into the Chien-Pao, trying to make sure it doesn't get an attack off here. And it is going to be the Poison Terra Sludge Bomb onto the Incineroar. So of course it does resist that, but still takes a hefty amount. Crucially though, I think the Citrus Berry actually has been such a big item for the Incineroar throughout this run. Like it continuously gets Incineroar back into a healthier range, and so I think absolutely making the right play here. But this next turn, of course, you could just protect Landorus and then pivot Rillaboom out.
Yeah, that is one of those positions where had Incineroar not gone for the Terra Ghost, then it might have just gone down to the Sludge Bomb on the switch in. So, well, we're back into this now. It's Marco that has the fake out active. Is this the moment where you make a read and just go after Rillaboom and just like parting shot and Icicle Crash?
It feels like it, right? It's giving me a little bit of déjà vu.
Ok, l'envoie. Inci sur le terrain, plus Riaboom. Oh là 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 là. C'est vraiment genre. Là, les matchs qu'on a vus, c'est vraiment beaucoup de switch. Ils essayent de prédict beaucoup. Donc c'est vraiment du haut niveau. Hein. Il y a des choses qu'on voit pas, qui pensent, qui font. Mais nous on a... moi surtout, moi j'ai pas le niveau. J'ai pas le niveau pour comprendre tout ce qu'ils font. Mais c'est incroyable quand même. Même si tu comprends pas, le match il est incroyable. I might swerve in a corner. Okay. Comment ça va se passer? Inci qui switch. Riaboom, tranquille. Protection. Ok, dans le protect. Oh, le double. Oh, Kinugawa, il est dans le mal.
Yeah, once again, Marco getting those turns right, and now Kinugawa is stuck with Incin and Rillaboom on the field, so this can be fake out into Incin and Icicle Crash.
Il a la pression de fake out. Il a la pression de fake out. Il peut genre fake out le Inci et tuer tranquillement le Riaboom. Ouais, il fait le safe. Il a pas à faire grand chose, donc autant qu'il fasse ça. Pourquoi prendre des risques? Pourquoi prendre des risques?
Yeah, and Kinugawa down.
It's still scary. You still have to deal with Incineroar though, right? Like Incineroar's damage is so big as well with Flare Blitz and knockoff.
Yeah, and we could be in the kind of exact same spot, but with another round of Intimidate on Marco's Mons had Kinugawa swapped out Incineroar into Landorus. Now though, now that I see the HP again on the Landorus, I think it should survive Icicle Crash. So yeah, you still need to find a little bit of extra chip, but yeah, if you can swap out Chien-Pao, reset the attack stat, and kind of make it through this.
Après là, il y a le Landorus sur le terrain. Son Landorus c'est le GOAT. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais il est monstrueux. Donc tout est possible. Tout est encore possible. Il tue. Il n'y a personne qui peut survivre un Sludge Bomb Terra Poison Life Orb de Landorus. Oh, ça fait mal quand même.
Well, a little bit of recoil, but even though Chien-Pao now at neutral, does it come down to like a call this turn where you target? Like you can fake out
Yeah, I
the
was thinking
Incineroar,
that.
and then it's either Sacred Sword or Icicle Crash.
Yep. Yep, exactly. I'm trying to think, like, if it's like a true 50-50, if there's a reason to, yeah, go for something else.
I mean, if you Icicle Crash,
goodness.
if you Icicle Crash into the Protect, like, do you like? You can still go for
It
the
might still be okay.
next turn.
Well, the problem is, how do you do enough damage to Incineroar?
Yeah, then it's Flare Blitz and Knockoff, I guess. Oh, but Knockoff is not gonna KO Marco's Instant.
Ça.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be Fake Out into Instant, and then one move from Qianpao. Is it gonna be Sacred Sword into Incineroar? What will Kinugawa do? Protect or attack with this Landorus? This is what it is coming down to here.
Comment ça va se finir? Comment ça va se finir? Le match il est serré de ouf.
Tense. And then the other thing is, if you attack with Landorus, do you just click Sandstorm Storm, being like, I can win the game on the spot?
Yeah.
You know, and open yourself up
I think you. I don't know.
Oh my goodness! It all comes down to it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, it's
Protection.
It's gonna be the Fake Out into the Instant. And well, if you paid attention, you already know it. But it is the Icicle Crash into Landorus.
Okay.
So, well, what we're saying is Icicle Crash into Landorus, knock it out, then Flare Blitz knocks out Qianpao, and then it's a 1v1 Incineroar versus Incineroar, and because Marco has Terrestrialized into Ghost, Kinugawa can get, super effective hits in.
Oh, no.
I guess that's it, though. The other option, though, the Sacred Sword? No, Instant is not going to knock out Landorus.
Yeah, I think you have to Icicle Crash here.
Non, il a fait Protect.
Maybe Marco has other plans.
Protect, Flare Blitz.
Wow.
Oh, il a read.
And he calls it again. Earth Power
Il a read.
knocking out Incineroar, I guess covering for the Icicle Crash miss. And then this should be Flare Blitz into the Qianpao. Wow.
Il a perdu.
Like, okay, well, I got the 50-50 wrong. Now I gotta hope for like a misplay from my opponent, because even if I land this Icicle Crash, I will lose the 1v1 with Instant against Instant in the long run. But wow, time and time again, Kinugawa, just continues to amaze us with their predictions here.
Donc normalement là c'est Kinugawa qui gagne. À moins que, je sais pas, il se déconnecte. Peut-être s'il se déconnecte il perd, mais là je pense pas qu'il perd. Ah ouais, le Landorus qui a fait absolument tout. Il a été monstrueux du début à la fin. Oh mon dieu, il a été monstrueux. Il était trop fort. Il est trop fort. Et bah bien joué à Kinugawa pour remporter les VGC Winter Invitational grande finale. J'arrive plus à parler. Bien joué à lui. Il n'y a pas de... Ok, non. Du coup, franchement, franchement, la game, elle était incroyable. Les games, parce qu'il y a eu 3 games. C'était un BO3, ouais. 3 games incroyables. Landorus, Terra Poison, Life Orb, monstrueux. Il était terrifiant. Toutes les games, il a été terrifiant. Genre, vraiment, c'était incroyable. Du coup, sur ce, j'espère que vous avez apprécié. Je vous dis à toutes, les gars. Bisous, ciao. Parfait. 44. Hop. Perfecto. Pokémon. Hop. Format below overused in competitive single. Ok, c'est le plus dur, les gars. C'est le plus dur. Allez, attends, je suis abonné. Je vous suis pas abonné. Oh, c'est inadmissible. Je regarde toutes ces vidéos. Allez vous abonner à Chimpact. Ils sont trop bien, ces quiz. Hop là,
His
let's go.
challengers are Pokgame and Envy.
Low.
Pokgame?
I said yo.
Good. Just to make sure my voice is heard over Joey's, so that I can answer all the questions.
So
it's the buzz that matters. Right?
today's categories are legendary before and after. It is before and after, but legendary Pokemon will be involved here. What is that
Gengar
move?
Chomp? Is that Gengar Chomp?
Yes, this is Gengar Chomp.
Oh, I like it.
Time was answered.
Timeless. In the VGC we had before and after, and I used the example of Gengarganical.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, nobody uses Gengar, but that would have been good.
Yeah, unfortunately. What is that move? This is like Who's That Pokemon, but is a Pokemon
Okay.
also using a move.
Okay.
Chimpact. As you guys know me. You guys know me, man.
I know Chimpact.
One of the greatest Pokemon battlers of all time. Draft League, VGC, Smog on OU, Smog on UU. Everything but... No. This is gonna have... Look at my name. CHI, HIM, IMP, MPA, PAC, ACT. So 3-letter combinations of my name will be featured in the clue.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
Chicago would be a great answer. AI. Everything in this category will have AI in the clue.
Ok.
Chat GPT. Everything in this will have GPT.
What do you mean by GPT?
The letters GPT.
Gengar, Pessimian, Tyranitar. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, but the chat GPT are not make any of those? Those are real questions?
These are real questions.
Cool.
I was gonna turn my brain off.
Ok.
So the letters G, P, and T will be in all the clues of this category, but not in that order specifically. However, AI will have AI in that order.
Sounds good.
Oxy
I wanna make
boosted.
a quick call out. Wait.
Okay.
Quick call out, of course.
So we found out the other day that ChatGPT doesn't know about Gen 9 Pokemon.
Yes.
Correct.
Well, I found that out when ChatGPT was invented.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
Crazy.
That means that ChatGPT and JoUX9 got one thing in common, is that they can't recognize a Kingambit.
Dang.
Hmm.
That's tough, Joy. UX9. You might have to come on another Jeopardy and have to take you down.
Defend his honor. Yeah.
Like Zuka.
All right.
Oxy boosted.
Let's go.
You have
Legendary
one.
before and after. Dude,
Where?
300.
A lonely Pokemon envious of Pikachu, but watch out for this Pokemon, one of the few capable of one-shotting that Pokemon with Mold Breaker-like ability.
Attends. Donc le premier, l'only Pokémon envious of Pikachu, c'est Mimikyu. Et one of the few capable of one-shotting that Pokémon with a mold breaker-like ability.
Envy!
Mimicurum.
Nice.
Mimikyurem?
Judges, we will accept that. It is pronounced Mimikyu-rem.
Thank you.
What?
Mimikyurem?
Let's go. Legendary before and after for 400.
A Pokemon that evolved using a Dust Stone and a nickname of a popular Restalk Pokemon.
What?
Joey!
Launch Crocoon.
Wow. How'd you know Roku?
Waouh!
I don't know.
Je connais pas du
It's
tout.
my favorite Pokemon.
That's pretty cool. I like that one.
That was a good one too. I like that one a lot. Let's keep it up with this category. What's that move? 100.
That's not the same category. Wait,
It's
what?
a different category,
Ah.
bro.
Pico.
Moxie.
Non, Toxic Poison.
That is Toxic Spikes.
Toxic Spike.
By
Oh, Glamora.
Ah.
That is a Toxic Spikes. I love that.
Toxic Spike.
I like the little transition into that's toxic spike from Gloomora.
Glamora, my good friend Glamora. All right, let's keep it up with this category. Let's do Chimpact for 200.
Yes. Quite.
this
But that's not
Pokemon
the
is
same
old
category.
and protects little children from bullies. Moxie.
That is Drampa.
Grandpa. Notice
Drampa.
MPA. Word in MPA.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be annoying. Okay.
C'est chaud de ouf ça. Ça, faut juste connaître, je pense. Faut juste connaître le Pokémon. Faut pas se fier aux lettres, je sais pas quoi.
Alright, let's keep it up with this category. Let's do AI for 400.
This HP recovering move will allow Zeraora to heal its HP instead of it. If it uses Plasma Fist beforehand. Joey.
What is Pain Split?
What?
So I had that happen in the that happened in the tournament where Rotom used Pain Split in front of Zeraora and it healed Zeraora.
What? I didn't know it worked on non.
Dude, I played-
Does that count as a damaging move?
No, but it healed Zeraora without Pain Split actually working. So I did the 25%.
I played Gator on the ladder. He didn't know it was me, and I had to PM him. I was pissed because I used Pain Split and he used Plasma Fist. I was so mad.
That's crazy.
All right. Next
Are we keeping up with
category.
the same category and jumping to a new category? Just let me know in advance so that I can prepare my mind for it.
Legendary before and after for 300, please. Oh, 200, please. Excuse me.
That was Joe Biden-esque. A playable Pokemon in Pokemon Unite and a pre-useless signature ability. It cancels out the cover legendary signature abilities.
What?
What is?
Qui a une habilité nulle?
That's it. That's the timer.
You guys are done?
No, I don't know this one.
Zero Aura Break.
Zero Aura Break?
Oh, Zero Aura
that's
Break.
crazy.
I was thinking
Dude,
of two Pokemon.
I was thinking like Dragon Airlock, but I was like, no, what?
Airlock is used though. Well, it
That's
has
why.
to be used.
That's why, but it's also not useless either.
Oh yeah, you said.
C'est vrai que Zero Aura, tu peux le jouer sur
Legendary
Pokémon
before
Unite.
and after 100, please. You didn't lock it.
Free evolution of Solgaleo and a competitive website for Pokemon.
So, Cosmo...
Man, that's so dumb.
Come on, Steve.
Come on, Jim.
Cosmogon. Cosmogon!
That's not the. I was like thinking Cosmoem.
Brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
The pre-evolution of
Cosmogon.
Cosmoem.
Yeah, Cosmogon.
Cosmog is
Oh,
also pre-evolution.
I guess.
friendly.
Sorry,
The
MV.
fact that
Celui-là, on l'a trouvé, hein, on l'a trouvé, on l'a dit avant, on l'a dit avant. On n'est pas si nuls, on n'est pas si nuls, les gars, on n'est pas si nuls.
You're the silliest goose here, and it's a big pond. That's real impressive.
Thank you.
Do legendary. Let's do legendary. I'm sorry. Why did I say that? All right. Yeah, legendary before and after 500.
Only two Pokemon learned this flinching move that shares a type with this legendary OU staple. Almost always been in the OU tier.
What?
What is it, Jim?
Let me say it again. This flinching move would only be absorbed by this legendary Pokemon if it still had its Dream World ability. Moxie.
Sing Zapdos.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I thought it was like a legendary Pokemon.
Zing Zap?
I couldn't, like,
Je connais pas le
summon
nom.
it. I was like double Iron Dash. What?
Je connais pas l'attaque.
Zapdos has been Yu though.
It says almost always been OU.
Oh, okay.
It actually hasn't almost always been OU. It's been UU a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Name all of them. All of the OU.
Gen 5?
Gen 5?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then there was also that time in Gen 6, and that time in Gen 7,
Nope.
and that time in Gen 8.
Count the-
Yeah, it has dropped below.
At the end,
actually dropped below.
at the end of the metagame.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It has actually dropped below OU.
Me not knowing a lot about singles helped me out there. Let's go with
these guys are not things Zapdos.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with a what's that move for 200.
Ok, what's that move? Ça, faut le trouver, faut le trouver. Attends, c'est... Ah, c'est Toadskrull? Et c'est Sport? Sport?
Envy.
Old school.
What is the name of the category?
What's that move? Oh, sorry. Spore.
By?
It's not Spore.
By Toad School. That's Toad School.
That's clearly Rage Powder.
Ok.
Imagine negative priority rage powder.
Sport by Toadskrull.
How would that work? It would just be.
It would just be worse
+1.
than the other rage powder.
If Toad School
Yeah.
had Rage Powder, do you think it'd be used in VGC?
It does have Rage Powder, I think. It's just not used.
Would it be
If
+1?
Toadstool had a good ability like Mold Breaker, do you think it'd be used in VGC?
I mean, no.
Envy, the board is yours.
Of
I
course it
would like
be.
to switch the category and go for what's that move for 300.
And then switch the category.
No,
You did.
C'est quoi ça? Trick? Mais c'est quoi le Poké?
Someone leave their dustpan out?
That's an alien. Oh no.
Yo, Smoochum's doing your taxes.
I think I know what the move is, but I'm not sure what the mon is.
Tell me the move, and I'll tell you the mon. Let's work together.
I'm so.
Just remember that one Jeopardy episode we worked together? Let's work together.
Let's
Yeah,
work
that was
together.
that was the end of the episode.
Work together to solve this problem.
Solve this problem together.
Well, the move looks like switcheroo.
Okay.
I would not say it is.
You don't think it's switcheroo with 2 cups? That's literally been the switcheroo move forever.
Hmm?
2 freaking cups switching around.
Oui, c'est Trick.
No, that's Trick.
Ça échange les items ou je sais pas quoi.
Fucking crap. Also, switcheroo looks
What
exactly
is
the
this
same.
thing? Bro, what is this thing?
It's kind of
Alright.
like Magnezone Magnet Pull or something like that, isn't it, Joey?
Yes, Magnet Pull. The move Magnet Pull. I love that
Yeah.
move personally.
Classic move. The classic move Arena Trap.
Alright, champ, what is it, bro? Show us.
You guys don't want to collaborate further?
Let's collaborate, Joey, Moxie. Let's collaborate. So, what do you guys think this shape is? Look at the head. The head shape actually will tell a lot about the Pokemon.
Why does it have claws, bro?
Are those claws though?
I think those are claws.
Something is detached from it. What's the detached?
Move. It's probably using.
Diamond, Storm. Could it be a Diancie using Diamond Storm?
It
That's a
looks
diamond.
nothing like the answer, bro.
Is that a Mega Venusaur?
Quoi?
Hold up.
Non.
Ooh.
Is that Mega Venusaur using Leaf Storm?
No, it's
No
not
way
Leaf
that's
Storm.
Leaf
It's
Storm.
Leech. It could be Leech Seed.
Non, pour moi c'est tricky, c'est Suichiru comme il dit.
Shout out to William Gallen for creating these.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a Golden Go using Trick.
No, that is not a Golden Go.
Do you want to give that answer?
No, I'm good, dude.
Okay,
I think we give up.
Yeah,
let's
we
come
give
to a
up.
consensus of what we think it is without actually giving an answer of what
Consensus is we should
actually.
give up.
I think it's some kind of Venusaur. I think it's a
Okay.
really crappy Venusaur.
All right, let's see what the answer is. I think
I'm looking at it. It does look like Venusaur. Joey was the closest, by the way.
Je-
It's a Houndstone using Trick.
Houndstone, as
I knew
seen
it was-
from the
I knew it was
front.
Trick.
Dude,
I knew it.
forward-facing Houndstone, I should like ban you. Like, I don't what.
What do you mean forward-facing
I think it was
Houndstone?
Trick.
J'ai pensé à lui, mais je me souvenais plus de son nom.
The Jigglypuff as seen from above, bro.
How? So you only see it from the back? You're disgusting. You're disgusting,
Yeah,
Moxie.
because I'm the one
Boosted.
sweeping, bro.
Oh, actually, do you use Houndstone? You did use Houndstone.
I did use Houndstone.
Mhm.
Small Houndstone.
Punaise.
With Sandra.
Putain, j'y avais pensé, mais je me souvenais plus de son nom.
Wait, so do you have to name the Pokemon as well, or can you just say what the move is and get away with it?
Notice how I said by which Pokemon both times. It was answered correctly.
Unfortunately, I could not get away with it.
And
All right, well, I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna actually choose Chimpact for 300 because I appreciate Chimpact.
That is the double Jeopardy. Daily
There's
double.
no way you just brought that back after.
No, I brought it. Did I bring it yesterday?
Yo.
Did I do that yesterday?
There's no freaking way that just came back.
Actually, didn't I do that yesterday?
You did that yesterday, yeah.
No, and there it is.
I'm gonna wager 400 just because if I lose all of it, I'll still be positive.
Wait, let me get the timer going. What's the timer, Chimp?
Let's do 10-second timer.
Wait, come on, do at least 30.
Oh my god, do at least 30.
30 secondes.
You know what? 9.
You know, just for that, you go down to 9.
Yeah,
Aw,
9
come on.
seconds, bro.
Alright, I have 10 second after you read it, or how does it start?
Yeah, just read it
This
first.
Pokemon is the only Pokemon with a 424 stat total. Actually, its pre-evolution's other evolution also shares it.
5, 9,
C'est pas un sécateur et tout ça?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ooh,
One.
it's Impidimp.
Wow! No, unfortunately.
Wait, you 424 stat?
Motim?
Motim?
C'est qui Motim?
Ah, because Motham shares with Blossom.
Blossom.
Hmm.
It also has branching evolution, right? I don't know, I didn't play Gen. Whatever that was.
Ok,
7.
je sais pas du tout. Hein.
Funny.
Les noms en anglais, des fois, je connais pas. Surtout dans les Pokémon pas très connus comme ça. Je
Emmy,
connais
back
pas.
to you.
I will never wager
I'm
on
gonna do Chimpact for 400.
This strategy with its item works with Shell Smash and Copycat. Joey!
Eject pack.
Backpack. Notice
Eject Pack.
Yep.
Also, notice the the CT.
the counter team.
What's that move for 400, please?
What's that move?
Oh, you
400.
have it unlocked.
Oh, comment il s'appelle lui?
You have it unlocked.
Toxic?
Moxie.
That is Rabska using. Honestly, I'm hoping that this is Revival Blessing. I don't know what the hell that is.
Joey.
Toxic.
That's Rapska using Earth Power. Which one is this?
It doesn't
What
look like
move is that?
Doesn't
Is
look
that
like
toxic?
It's a revival blessing.
Earth Power. Doesn't look like Earth Power. I'm sorry.
I think that's Revival Blessing. I think he's powering up.
Powering up.
Wait, why'd you ask me then if Moxie already had it?
He just wanted to embarrass you.
Yeah.
No, it's always fun to embarrass other people at the cost of money.
Where's the block?
Alright. What's that move? 500.
Oh my.
C'est quoi ça?
Hello? There's more more of this Pokemon.
What? Darkrai? Non.
I want to guess, but I'm gonna get it wrong.
Oh, c'est pas.
You want to work together?
Je sais, je sais.
No, because then
C'est
I can guess.
Hurletemps. Attends, Hurletemps. Le Jigglypuff Paradox, vu du dessus, qui utilise Reflect.
Okay, how about this?
Let me know when we're done with this, and then I'll.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is? How about that? Just don't even say what the answer is, but what do you think it is?
I'll tell Chimpak when the time is up.
But come on, let's just talk about it.
I'll put the timer on.
Why don't we talk? What are we
There's a
talking
timer.
about?
There's literally a timer. Wait, the timer's done.
I was gonna say like Chingling using Reflect.
No, there's some perspective thing coming up.
I was
going on here.
Chimp, time is done, right? I was gonna say Screamtail Protect.
That's definitely a Screamtail.
That looks like Screamtail using Protect.
Non, c'est
that's not
Reflect.
Come on, dude.
That's not a Screamtail, bro. That's literally, I'll tell you what it is. Right?
No, he's making a joke. It's Screamtail as seen from above. He's doing the thing.
It's literally Screamtail as seen from above using Protect or Reflect or Light Screen. Yes.
I
agree.
hate you, Chimpak. I hate you.
Show us, Chimp. I told you. What was it?
Voilà, je l'ai trouvé direct.
It's
Je
light
l'ai trouvé
Did I get it
direct.
right? Did I get it right? Was it light screen?
Yeah.
I got it right. Come
Light
on, Joey. It was
screen.
obvious.
First
So,
off,
I have a
there's-
question.
There's two screens it could be. First off, don't.
Listen. What if I had said Reflect? Would that have
Yeah,
counted? Or
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Okay,
Nah,
nice.
nah. This is
So
obviously
okay, can I answer now?
that's
Yeah,
copycat
go ahead.
Orville.
Light. It's Screamtail using Reflect.
We were actually looking for light screen.
Yo, nobody's tapped into the chat GPT questions. So wait, what's the rules for this category? Is it that?
That's why we didn't say it, bro. We forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It has the
It has a
letters
GP.
GPT. That's a GPS in
Oh.
this category.
Okay, I get it.
Ok.
Was that Moxie?
Yeah, I think that was me. You know what? Let's keep it rolling. Chat GPT 100.
The only steel type that does not hate this ability are Goldengo and Aegislash. The only steel types that do not.
Thank you for saying do not instead of does not. Appreciate that. It made it a lot easier. This is the 100, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
I'm trying to.
Still had
I'm trying to
Il
think
n'aime pas.
critically here.
I'm not gonna move past this.
That's not how Jeopardy works.
I'm not gonna move past
Quelle
this.
habilité ça?
No, I'm an idiot, bro.
It's 100 points, dude. Take one for the team.
All right, I'll take one for the corrosion.
Aegislash would.
Yeah, no, let's go.
Joey! And it has
Oh, no,
no GP or T in it.
It has no GP or T in it.
Oh, it has no GP or T in it.
No, corrosion doesn't.
Oh, it has to have all of it.
Corrosion.
Goroshin. Corrosion. Corruption.
C'est quoi? Éruption?
Joey?
Sorry, I'm supposed to answer.
Non, y'a pas de G.
I forgot it had GP or T in it, so my answer is wrong. I'm just gonna take my minus 100.
I'm
But what I
gonna give
would
you
have
a hint.
said,
Is it GP or T?
GP and T.
And what ability is it?
What? Attends, c'est quoi? C'est pas éruption?
3, 2. We're looking for magnet pull.
oh,
Magnet
my
pool.
God, duh.
This is
Dude.
Wait.
Damn.
Why doesn't Golden Go hate Magnet?
Because it's a ghost type.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they
you're
both don't
right,
get
yeah.
trash.
Make
Same
it
reason
switch,
Age
yeah.
Slash doesn't hate
Yeah,
Magnet.
wait, that's
Ah.
crazy, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't as hard as we were making
There's
it.
gonna be so many people. Man, I wish I was on Jeopardy. These guys are so dumb. God.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
you're not on Jeopardy. You're watching
mean,
me
they-
on Jeopardy.
Okay.
Yo, can we try again? Can we try again?
Nah, watch me fumble this next one. Let's do Chat
It's not locked.
GPT.
It's not locked, champ.
Yeah, lock it up. Come on. All right, Chat GPT 200.
Ok.
I'm gonna fumble this one even harder.
An item held by a Pokemon that allows it to Mega Evolve in battle.
Megastone?
Look at Megastone.
You spammed that, bro. I was literally spamming the same
Envy.
thing too. Megastone.
No, guys, that isn't it at all.
Moxie.
Say Megastone. Right now.
Mega Pinsirium. Pincerite.
I get my points.
Where's the P? Where's the G? Where's the P?
Oh.
It's not.
Letter. Can you take away one?
Oh.
It's a specific Megastone. Garchompite, bro.
Oh my god.
C'est vrai que moi aussi j'ai pensé à la Megastone, mais c'est vrai qu'il faut le GPT.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
I didn't answer the question.
Bro, I hate that it has to have chat GPT. That has to have GPT in it.
Yeah.
Dude, Envy was
What?
like, I looked at Joey's answer. How did he get it wrong?
Oh.
He said Megastone with his whole chest.
Look, I said it. The P was silent. Please.
It's like pterodactyl. It's Pemegastone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Megastone. Yeah, you're right.
Megastone.
It's actually Megastone in Korea.
Come on.
Yeah,
The P was silent.
Lock it up, Jim.
Bro
Damn
says
it, I was on
Megastone like he's
negative.
aiming for the side of the bowl. The way the P is silent.
Ah.
Oh
Alright, do
boy.
that category again. Let's get it all wrong, guys.
Come on,
Sounds
let's
good.
just do it again.
Sounds good. Chimpact 100.
These, the Pokemon, which has another form, with this signature ability got banned. Moxie.
The Pokemon?
No. Ability.
What?
The ability, okay. Good as gold.
What?
I like that one.
Give me goal.
This dude does not play OU.
I do not play OU. Oh yeah, no, it didn't get banned. I'm an idiot.
Okay, so number 1, it doesn't have another form. Number 2, it's not banned.
Yeah,
Number 3, there's no impact in it.
Yeah.
Il a une other form.
Doesn't try
Il a une
to-
autre forme.
Yeah.
Il a une autre forme.
I'm a silly goose, bro.
Big pond.
I don't see anyone else guessing.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are cowards.
but we're not gonna guess your answer.
Darumacho?
There's a thing.
Wait.
I knew it was
Darmitan.
Clarion
Ah bah c'est
Darm.
Darmitan, Darumacho.
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
this
but I forgot.
Darumacho.
guerrilla tactic.
C'est celui.
Guerrilla
Yeah,
tactic.
Darmitan.
that's what I thought. I couldn't remember
Darmitan.
like, the name of its ability.
I don't know why I put
But
Garland.
that's
Darmanitan.
not the name,
Voilà,
though.
c'est Darumacho. Oh, j'ai raison. J'ai dit au pif. J'ai dit au pif.
That's where the
J'ai dit au pif. J'ai dit au pif.
Ah.
Mais il avait une autre truc et il a été ban. J'ai pensé au truc un peu broken à un moment et du coup il y avait Darumacho.
Alright. I'm pretty sure it's been 3 incorrect answers in a row.
Yeah, that's 2 for 4. Lock it up, Jim.
Oh, can we do Chimpact 500?
No, I get to choose what we, I get to choose what we fumble next. Okay. Chimpact 500.
This Pokemon is commonly paired with Fluttermane or Iron Bundle in Series C.
Hmm.
Moxie.
Chi-Yu.
Tough.
That one was
What?
for me. He put that in there for me.
He did put that in there for you.
I was gonna be like,
okay, Marco. He was like, Moxie gets one.
I was
What
gonna
if,
be like,
what if I said Chien Pao?
it's not paired with Fluttermane.
What if I said
Rose-
whoa Chien?
Not paired
I mean,
with.
they do get paired with that. Yeah.
Don't you dare educate me on VGC. I'm a VGC expert. My entire channel is dedicated to VGC and VGC.
And
Whoa Chien.
specifically Jeopardy.
Lock it up.
Let's go.
Let's do AI 100.
What's this category
This
again?
move gets stronger the lower the HP of the user.
Elle est
Go.
forte.
Flail.
Fléau.
Moxie.
Well,
Thank you, Moxie.
Flail.
yeah, I just
C'est fort, je crois.
Lock it
En
up,
français.
lock it up. Let's get it. Okay. AI 200, please.
A ball gym leader that wears glasses.
What?
Comment ça
Glace?
s'appelle? Il s'appelle Hector?
Moxie.
Non, c'est quoi celui que tu fais?
I buzzed in.
Envy, do you
You
like
did.
it? Do you like his
it's-
answer?
It's his second.
Hector?
It's
Yeah.
lagging.
Would you like his
No,
answer?
it's not.
You like his answer, Envy? Would you like to steal it?
Victor?
Moxie, let's keep
stealing
that
it.
negative 100.
Blaine. Ah, c'est le chauve petit feu là.
Just gotta keep him.
Come on, come on.
I think this is second Jeopardy in a row, Jim.
Alright.
He's been under 1,000.
Come on.
Alright, AI 300.
This is known as
Ouais,
the
c'est bien lui.
Monkey Pokemon. You can find it in the tag tree thicket in game.
No, Envy!
No!
Oh.
Yes, let's go. It's Grafii.
No.
Actually, we were looking for
Apom.
Aye.
A-Palm, yeah. AI Palm.
Let's go.
Terra Poison AI Palm. It's a toxic monkey.
Let's go. Dude, I was literally clicking it over and over on my. Yeah. All right. AI 500.
Cloaking, Scream Tail, and Sudowoodo all learn this fighting move. It is occasionally used competitively, but none of those Pokemon.
Coaching.
Low-king. Oh.
Joey.
I'm gonna just say Focus Blast.
Actually, it doesn't. There's no AI in Pokemon.
Oh my god, I forgot the name of the category!
Oh, let's go.
Dude, I hate doing Jeopardy after.
Non, c'est pas coaching du coup. Il y a AI, il faut quelque
Alright,
chose.
let me
AI.
think. I got this one. I can do this one.
Oh,
This
no.
one's all me.
Not doing this. Timer's on.
Ah, yes!
C'est coaching, il y a.
Drain Punch.
Got it right.
Oh, ok, non, c'est pas du tout ça.
I had to
Ok,
think,
faut que ce soit.
I had to search the-
Quatch.
the-
Parce que c'est Quatch. Ing. Du coup, il y avait A et I, mais il faut que ce soit collé. C'est my bad, c'est ma vanne.
That's not competitive.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
made up.
actually competitive.
No, BBR is a made-up format.
VGC is a terrible format.
Oh.
That's actually kind of true.
Moving
Yeah,
forward,
it is, but it's not made up.
unfortunately, it is
was
kind of made
actually,
up.
it is kind of made up.
It's
I mean, you
Why
have to
do,
admit it.
why do I play the entire game with 6 Pokemon trying to
It's-
beat the champion who has 6?
look,
then
it's
have to use-
officially made up. It's like Marvel.
You know, the entire game itself trains you to play 6v6, but then
doubles OU is so superior to VGC. It's crazy. You get to use all your Pokemon. It's amazing.
And you get to click Stealth Rock.
And you get to click Stealth
you
Rock.
get to click Stealth Rocks and Spikes and
They
Toxic
just
Spikes.
learned about that this year. in VGC.
Garganic will run Stealth Rocks.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, they
You guys
just learned. They just learned how to use
Stealth Rock. You guys just
Alright,
learned about
alright.
that.
A guy like me learned from Rorik back in Gen 4.
If
Y'all
you
started
don't
just using P-Spikes, Stealth Rocks. Y'all just learned.
Moxie,
if
You've
you
been
don't
using
love me
it
at
since
my
the
no
old days.
hazards,
what do you think about
T'es en
him
train de
saying
s'embrouiller.
Rorik? What do you think about that pronunciation?
I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
Envy, what are your thoughts on that? How would you pronounce it?
He's about to Google his name and figure it out right now.
Which one?
The gym leader I was talking about.
Is it Steel or Rock Gym Leader from Gen 4?
Oh, Rock.
what is
Jesus
that,
Christ.
British? Roar. Alright, check.
Gyarados is a frog.
Is it still me?
I think it's Envy.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Oh.
it's you.
It's definitely
It
him.
is me. It is me.
Non,
No
ChatGPT,
one
c'est
else has
compliqué.
made up format Jeopardy, and I'm winning. All right, ChatGPT 300.
A strong move, but it's rarely used competitively because of its downsides, unless you're Dynamaxing your Pokemon. If Frieza was using a thumbnail, in the
Ultra laser?
thumbnail it said it lowers your speed.
Ah,
Lowers
c'est
your
un...
opponent's speed.
Unless you're Dynamaxing your Pokemon.
Doesn't have all three. I'm like fighting myself to click this because there's so many moves that
Yeah.
don't have GPT in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like not
Spell
say
Ultra laser?
a word. Got it.
Moxie.
Giga Impact.
Ah.
Oh, ok.
Giga Impact definitely doesn't lower your opponent's speed.
Yes, it does.
Explain the lore, Moxie.
All right, competitive Pokemon lore. Giga Impact, despite being a clone of Hyper Beam, has not seen any competitive play in VGC up until Generation 8 because when you Dynamax,
Oh,
it
max
turns into a
normal move to
yeah.
lower their spike. Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Ok.
Damn
Why
it,
it's
man.
not that effective against Thundurus?
Damn it, dude. The lowering speed actually hurt. Like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's just max.
You don't need,
strike.
yeah, you don't need to know it anymore.
It's literally.
Ok, ok, ok.
It's just max
C'est
strike.
compliqué, hein.
Yeah.
But like him saying lowered speed actually made it harder. I think I would have gotten a Giga Impact eventually. I went through Hyper Beam 7 times in my head.
No, but Frieza put it's the TR for overheat.
It's the TR for overheat. Dude, I love that Twitter account, Freeze Eye thumbnails out of context. Alright,
Great in and out.
4 or 5.
Yeah, 4.
This starter Pokemon ends evolutionary line once had a signature move. That move became a TR in Generation 8. Joey!
The starter Pokemon and its evolutionary line. Once had a signature move.
5, 4,
Oh, okay.
3,
The starter Pokemon
2,
is
1.
What's the baby Incineroar called? There's Incineroar, there's Torracat.
Done.
I don't remember the baby.
Done.
Moxie.
Also, it's GBT, so I'm probably wrong.
You know, I'm probably wrong too. I just realized that Blaziken doesn't have GP or T in it. Or Chick, neither. No, I messed up. I thought it was Blazikick, bro.
Timer's up.
Pignet.
Oh.
Ignite. I would not have gotten that one. I didn't even know that was a Pokemon until now.
Fire type Heavy Slam. What's wrong?
Once again, completely forgot GT and T were in it. Just literally focus on the question.
C'est compliqué, hein.
Giga Impact, but I had to defeat the airplane.
Pig Impact.
Let's get that 500.
Look, Shuckle and sometimes Carbink are the only Pokemon that run this move. BGC. Moxie.
Guard Split.
Oh, Guard Split, c'est vrai, c'est vrai, c'est vrai.
Notice the
Avec,
Series
avec
C,
le vénard.
The VGCs and the
Seriously?
500s, yeah, I noticed.
Dynamax,
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
I'm
the
glad.
VGC.
I'm glad they're there.
and the Screamtail. Screamtail is
Screamtail is seen from both, bro.
That was a great one.
Mono Jeopardy. Psychic pairing.
Ok, Psychic
All
Pairing.
in.
You're going all in, Joey?
Yeah, why not?
I guess the most you can do is tie me, right? Ah.
Alright.
Envy
It
is so
seems
cocky, dude.
tied.
Envy is so cocky.
Let me make this. Let me make
It was
this
negative
interesting.
100 for 90% of his Jeopardy.
Welcome back to my level. Ah.
How many points do I got? Okay, I'm gonna wager 2100.
Yikes. 21? That would put you down to 400.
Undy, you
Could
just
be a
gotta
tie.
wager
You
it
could
all.
tie? What a
Yeah,
tie?
Yeah, the best I can do is tie with Envy. He said so.
You could literally bet 20.99 though.
The thing is, we could all tie. Well, no, we
I
can't.
actually literally can't. I have
No,
200.
you can't. All right, hold on. No, make that 20. Make that just 2,000 then.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm betting nothing. Joey, you and me are gonna tie, bro.
Potentially.
But can I go into my winners funds and put one extra point? Just one. One measly crumb.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, I already know what this is about to be because we have Moxie here. Something about Ndidi and some
These
Armarouge
two
crap.
pairings for psychics have not been introduced until Generation 8. The final types to be paired with psychics.
Yo, okay. We gotta
I'll put a 30-second time.
So what do you mean by pairing?
type pairing.
Oh, just like the like dual types.
Where is he?
Oh, I got you.
Do I just send you the dual types, or do you want the actual Pokemon too?
Two types.
I guess on the second one, and I'm totally wrong on both.
Hmm.
Because I just remembered.
Oh, whoops.
Time is up.
I'm sending you my answer now.
I literally don't see the
These
thing.
two pairings for
Besides
Psychic
typing.
have not been introduced until Generation
See, I
8.
knew the answer.
The final type
That's
to be
why
paired
I
with
just-
Psychic.
Alright, Joey. 101 points.
Psy et quoi? C'est Psy et quoi, les gars?
Answered Poison Psychic and Bug Psychic. Wagered all in. I'll put you 102 points.
No, he doesn't have 2 points.
I wagered 101. Remember?
MV. Answered Tapula Creamtail. We were looking for Pokemon. You answered
Oh, come on.
and you
Gen
answered
7, dude.
and you answered
Oh, il y
two
avait
Pokemon
Psy.
that are the same type. Unfortunately, that's gonna cost you.
It cost me
And
nothing because
wait,
I didn't
wait,
go all
Cost you
in.
nothing.
Wait, bro, literally, you literally said a Gen 7 and a Gen 9 Pokemon.
Alright, Moxie.
Yeah, well, no, technically Tapu was in Gen 8.
Thank you. These two Pokemon were first introduced in Gen 8 after Gen
Moxie,
7.
you answered Nomor and Dark. Unfortunately, Giraffere and Hoopa found.
Yeah, I forgot, bro.
So technically, officially, I'm actually tied with Joey. Let's go! I'm tied with Joey.
What a fantastic episode of Jeopardy.
Punaise.
Dude.
Ok. Bah, bien joué à eux.
When you do the ones that
Incroyable.
have letters in it, we gotta do it a little earlier. Just a little bit earlier. dude.
When I
Bon.
got like
Par contre, sur ce chat, je suis désolé, mais je vais devoir vous laisser. Parce que là, demain, j'ai cours. Waouh! J'avais oublié. J'avais oublié. Il m'a foutu les boules. Il m'a foutu les boules. Il m'a foutu les boules. Il est sorti de nulle part. Ok. Demain, j'ai cours. Et du coup, faut que j'étudie là. Parce que il va y avoir les examens bientôt. Les examens de mi-semestre. Si j'ai pas bon, je suis un peu dans la merde. Donc, je vais vous laisser là-dessus. Je vous dis à toutes. Bonne soirée. Bisous, ciao.